Welcome to the Sargassum Report for Monday, August 20th. And today's Sargassum Report, it's a little bit surprising. So make sure to like, subscribe, and let's see what happens as we go through today's Sargassum Report. Okay, it's Monday, October 20th. When I left, the Sargassum was gone. Now that I'm back, will it be back? Okay, first thing I noticed is the water is not crystal clear and looks almost a little muddy. However, what I'm not seeing, I saw that Sargassum when I first walked out. But if you look, what you see is no Sargassum, so that means they must have cleaned it up, and we're in good shape here with Sargassum. So here we go. This is the Sargassum Report, and I'm going to let you know how each hotel in Playacar is in terms of Sargassum and how we're looking here on Monday, October 20th, which should be the start of a good season as we're end of October. We're not in November, which is usually when it's a lock. Also, you might have noticed I got a new microphone, so hopefully you can hear the sound is much better. And if you like that or you like the video, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and I'll give you guys, all the beach reports you want. If you guys keep watching. If people stop watching, well, then I might have to just pursue other avenues. Okay, so we're here at the Riu, but it's the Riu. It's not the Riu, the Riu, and I can tell you that water looks pretty good. It is not crystal clear, but it's not full of Sargassum. There's definitely some Sargassum bits in the water, but that's it. So we'll take a look. It's certainly more crowded than when I left. I guess no surprise, starting to get cold in Canada, and I guess everywhere. Late October, always a good time to take a break out here in the Mexican Riviera. So let's see what we got here as we go past the Riu. Chocolate milk, but honestly, water looks fine. It's green and not turquoise, and I'm a turquoise guy, so I don't know. It's sort of important for me. Hoping we get that turquoise back. Sand feels very soft as usual, which is nice, and it's not like there's chunks of Sargassum in the water. It's decent. It is brown though. So aesthetically, not as pleasing right here in front of the Riu. This is the Riu that's closest to town in Playacar. But you can see, now it's just a great time to be here. It's 86 degrees today, which I think is around 25. No, what am I saying? It's around 27? I'll have to check my math on that. I don't know, my instinct says 25. No, I think it's like 28. Somewhere between 27 and 28. And so that's really nice. Got the new microphone, that's really nice. And you can see the water is green, a nice green though, out there. Hopefully I didn't just sway the camera too much. I might switch cameras now that I have a new microphone, so you can also let me know in the comments if you're annoyed by my wild swinging of the camera. And then also next week I'm going to do I'm going to go live stream from the beach. You guys can ask me all the questions, all your burning questions about coming to the beach in Playa Del Carmen. As we now are leaving the Riu area and we're in the Viva And I want to say Azteca, but it's not. But it's going to be the Viva by Wyndham, the one that is closer to, oh, here we go, maybe. One that is closer, further away from, closer to town. Sorry. So it'll say Viva by Wyndham, but I bet it won't say which one it is. Just says, oh, it does. It says Viva Azteca. Okay, so now here we are, Viva Azteca. You don't even have to consult your maps. And let's see how your beach is looking. Hopefully the same as the others, maybe with a little less chocolate milk in front. Now, a couple of weeks ago, Viva Azteca won for best looking beach. So let's see if it can repeat the performance in terms of best looking beach for Sargassum. Screaming, just screaming. So, I don't know, everything looks pretty nice. Okay, now today is a yellow flag. That yellow flag is for, I guess, swimming. And I'll give it today a yellow. Today, actually, the flag corresponds with how the ocean is. It's not that rough. You can see people are standing up probably 100 meters out, and they're all doing fine. So, yellow seems like the right color. For once, they got the right color up. See out there. People are jet skiing. So if you love the jet ski, wow, today would be a really nice day to do it, I think. You can pretty much do that every day without Sargassum or not. But I guess the beach here, and I think we're now in a Royal Hacienda. Beach here is just fine. And then I believe we're going to come to the next Riu, which is up here, I believe. No, it's another Viva. Okay. So anyway, let's focus on task at hand right now. I believe this is Royal Hacienda, I believe. And beach looks great. Little tiny old Sargassum, but you wouldn't even notice it if you weren't looking for it like I am. Keen eye for Sargassum. I accidentally stopped recording. Don't ask me why. Oh, ask me why. Because my finger hit. I think I'm going to have to bring a bevel so I don't have to hold the camera in front of me the whole time. Although I guess it's good, good strength exercise for my forceps. I don't know if that's even a thing. Not the biceps, the ones that are in front. So, anyhow. We are now approaching next hotel, which would be the Viva. And if that was Azteca, then this is the Viva Maya. And everything looking nice here. See your beach. Beautiful, clear. Still a little chocolate milk, it's not as crystal clear, and the water has a blue tint to it, which I like, less green up here. But I think that's maybe just varying with the light. But what I want to show you guys is just that everything looks great. It's really nice. Okay, as we approach the swimming area. And sandcastle building, which is something I enjoy. Sandcastle building is going to be totally doable today. All right. So that's your Viva Maya. All right, I'm gonna pick it up the next hotel. Well, it's still all the Viva. Okay. So I'm gonna pause for a second. I'll pick it up just with more Viva Maya. Or I'll just keep recording, what the heck. All right, still. So I guess this is the second spot. Like, that's confusing. I'll have to figure that out because that may have all been Royal Hacienda. I'm sorry. But the good news is nothing that different. Royal Hacienda, Viva Azteca, Viva Maya, it's all looking excellent. So there's that. So you guys should be happy about that. And the water's looking like, yeah, it looks really blue out there, although there's sort of a tint of green to it, but it's still looking pretty good. And I'll be honest, I'm a little hot. Like I mentioned, it's 86 Fahrenheit. Which again, I'm going to go with 27.5 as my final answer. So I'm a little hot, I have my hat on. Because I have this new fancy microphone, I'm wearing a shirt, so there's that to consider with the new technology. All right, and now I think this is the border. Okay, I accidentally hit my phone. I'm gonna have to bring some sort of bezel thing in the future as I switch between hands here. Because I keep accidentally stopping the video. That's not good. Okay, next hotel now, we're back to the next Riu, which I believe is in some places called the Riu Palace, and it's going to be all Riu for a while here. I'll keep taping. I'll keep videoing. Ooh, that's sort of cool. The jet skis are coming in. This guy's in the jet ski lane. Oh no, what will happen? The drama. They'll all slow down, I think is what will happen. Oh, look at this guy, he's gunning it. Okay, we're still just all Riu. Riu. You can see there the yellow flag is still up. Yellow flag's still up, which I think, as I mentioned, might be the right flag. Just a little, couple of small waves. And people snorkeling. And I couldn't bring my snorkel today because new audio equipment. So there's that. Without the new audio equipment, I don't feel comfortable putting it into the wet bag, I guess. Having just bought it this week. So I could give you guys better quality audio. And if you like the audio, go check out my other videos. Leave a like and subscribe. I don't know, it's just subliminal liking and subscribing. We continue here, all Riu again. Riu. So one of these days I'm gonna learn how to say it correctly. As we get closer to the Iberostar. But as you can see, the beach looks really nice. Not perfect, but 4.5 stars. Like, I'd almost say enough that we don't have to do a Sargassum report every week anymore, or every day when it changes, or hopefully there won't be any changes. You guys could come here without having to worry about if there's sargassum on the beach. Oh, such a relief to have it finally end. It's so nice just to walk down the beach again without having a stupid sargassum attacking me. Okay, we're approaching Iberostar. You can see some parasailers, which is pretty cool. Are you seeing the parasailers? I think you are. Okay, we're now at Iberostar, and here's your beach. All clear, no sargassum, fantastic. Muddy water, so slight room for improvement. Still pretty effing amazing. And there's the bluish. There's the bluish water. So I guess some of it is to do with light. Some of it has to do with time of year. Certainly, but I'm loving the blue. I'm loving this blue water. It's just tremendous. All right, now. Still a bit of Iberostar. Beach is looking fine. And we're going to the actual swim area for the Iberostar. Oh man, it's brown-ish. But again, it's just aesthetics. I don't think the water does have some, but you can see the little bits of sargassum in there, but it'll get better. Only get better. So maybe I will do maybe I'm gonna have to switch to water clarity report. Which I might do. But here we go, we're almost up to good old Sandos. And such a relief. I mean, definitely I was walking these beaches when, this whole thing was coated with sargassum and, stacked up. It never smelled though here. Maybe in Playacar they got rid of it fast enough that it didn't start to stink. But, I didn't love it, TBH. And the mystery of Sandos continues. There are at least more people in the water now, but it just does not look that crowded as we leave Iberostar. All right, almost up to Sandos. And so I think I can now conclude we have uniform conditions here. I don't know. They're uniform. These uniform conditions are uniform. So, any hotel in Playacar, honestly, is roughly the same. There's not going to be a big difference in your water quality. I do remember here, this is where sargassum is thickest, and watercolor right at that spot, which is really more for boats, seems the brownest. And here we are at Sandos, which is hypothetically the biggest resort, and I can tell you it is not the most crowded in the water, so it's a big mystery. Mystery continues. The buoy always over there. I guess we can check the old photos. See, rain might be coming. I guess that's the other thing this time of year. People are like, oh, rains a lot, rains a lot. So I've been only through one cycle here. It was very rare that it rained more than 20 minutes. Sometimes it did rain an hour. One time it rained 2 hours. I do remember that. But the rain will be can be off and on, but I would not come because of rain. Just because it's not a situation where just in October, in the fall, where it rains and rains and rains and there's, you know, no reprieve. Rope Monster also did a video on what to do when it rains, so you can check that out. But it's probably not going to be raining long enough, honestly, that you have to schedule anything around it, although it does rain. You can see over there, down there by Cancun, it's probably raining. Rope Monster's got you covered. And geez, looking at just, I'm about to turn around here because that's all the beaches. It looks amazing. It's just beautiful. Dramatic with the clouds in the background. I'm just really happy to be back. So let's recap the beach report. Subscribe and like, that's the first recap. Make sure you subscribe. I'll keep all the reports coming. You guys can comment what you guys want to see. And then beach report 4.5 stars because of this muddy water, but there's no sargassum on the beach or anything. So 4.5 stars. And hopefully improved audio. Hopefully everyone appreciated that. And I think that's everything covered. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in Mexico.